the mission president sends you a letter when you get your call, and then asks you to send a letter back about like yourself and things you're interested in and everything. And so I'm really interested in music, and I like recording songs. So as part of my letter, I sent him to my SoundCloud account, and I was just like, oh, this is what I do for fun, because I really do nothing else for fun. So I had forgotten about that, because that was like 4 months before I got to the mission. And when I got to the mission, he was like, Sister Jacobsmeyer here, she can sing. So I was kind of embarrassed. And at my first meeting as a new missionary, it was like a trainers and trainees meeting, like a 3-week meeting to make sure we're all doing okay. And we're all together, and he just says really seriously, after this meeting concludes, I need to see Sister Jacobsmeyer in my office. And I was like, what did I do? I was so scared. And so we go to his office, and he's like, you're going to audition for me. And I was like, what? So he had me sing for him. And then all of a sudden I was in this mission choir. It started out with just like a handful of elders. And we had 2 guitars in our mission, because we weren't allowed to have musical instruments like with us, but they were just at the mission home. And so it started out with just a few elders, and then they added me and another sister, and then it turned into a lot of people, and then got smaller again. Well, we would sing like the Lower Lights type hymns and gospel-y songs. We did like Let It Shine, Go Down Moses. It was really fun. So every P-Day we would be at the mission president's flat practicing, which when I was in Bedford and it was like an hour and a half to get there, it was kind of just eats up your P-Day, but I would not rather be doing anything else. I thought it was really fun. And then we'd go around like every other Friday, every 3 Fridays, something like that, to different wards, doing performances, which I felt like they were pretty well received most of the time. It was so fun. And then I got back from my mission, and I was visiting my old seminary teacher, who was my second counselor in my home ward bishopric. And when I was like 13, he had set me apart as Maya Maid's Beehive secretary or something. And like, obviously that was a long time ago, and Beehive secretary. So he was in the blessing when he set me apart. I remember him talking a lot about like, music will be a really good tool for you and helping share your light and spread the gospel. And like, he just went on and on and on about like musical abilities, and I was like, I'm a Beehive secretary, calm down. That's what I thought in my like 13-year-old brain. But then when I got home and I was visiting him and his family, he said, do you remember that blessing I gave you when you were 13? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, every time I read your emails about your mission band, I just thought like, it came true. And I hadn't thought about that until then, but it was really like, the Lord just uses whatever we've got to further his work, which is really cool. I knew how to do recordings, kind of, like not super professionally or anything. And we didn't have like a microphone or any like actual audio equipment, but ended up like filming them on a camera, like our mission president's really nice camera, and then converting them to audio and then putting them on SoundCloud. So our mission band has a SoundCloud, and all of the songs are for download. And I think my mom is the only one that listens to them, but I like them, so I listen to them.